Hello and welcome again to another edition of It's Just Our Opinion. This is our 59th show. Can you believe it? 59th show. Appreciate you tuning in. We got two special guests today. Here on my right is Tripp Brown. Tripp, glad to have you on the show.
I'm glad to be here.
And on my left is, he's been on here several times, Sawyer Melson.
I'm glad to be here.
Hey, today we're just going to talk. We're going to talk about what kids do in the summer. Now, y'all been out of school now for several weeks. Tripp, what have you been doing since you've been out of school?
Mostly I've been riding bikes and we've worked cows and...
Just having fun?
Yeah.
What about you, Saw, man? I know we talked about you.
Riding bikes without training wheels. And,
Been on some trips and had fun?
Yes.
And what about school? Now, I know, does either one of y'all looking forward to school starting again?
No.
No, neither one of them. You know, I wonder why kids don't like to go back to school. You know, because they miss all their friends and stuff when they're out, but you just rather not go then. You don't have a favorite teacher you want to go see?
No.
Now, what grade will you be in when school starts back?
6th.
The 6th grade. What about you, young man? You don't have a favorite teacher you miss?
Miss B.
Who?
Miss B.
Miss B? Well, what about, now what grade are you going to be in?
1st grade.
1st grade. Well, you know, they grow up so quick. You know, both of these special guests are my grandkids. And so we are so proud to have them on the show. Now, we have, Tripp mentioned like to work in cows. We done that just a few weeks ago. Now, you've got some cows. How many do you have?
8.
8 cows. Tripp man's got 8 cows. What are you going to do with them?
Whenever I turn 15, I'm going to sell them and buy a truck.
So you're going to save them, sell them when he gets how old?
15.
16?
15.
15. He's going to buy a truck when he got his permit. Now, you've got one, and maybe it's going to have a baby next year. What you going to do with your cows? Just save them till you get a bunch of them?
Yes.
And then sell them and buy you a truck too, or a car? You want a truck or a car?
A truck.
A truck. And most boys do. Most boys want to have a truck. And so, you know, that's a neat thing that they like to have when they get 15, 16, 17, is some trucks. So, you know, 4th of July is coming up. It's just a few days off. What you like best about 4th of July, Mr. Sawyer?
I don't know.
The fireworks?
Yes.
Do you like fireworks?
Yes.
What about you, Tripp, man?
It's close to my birthday.
It's close to your birthday. When is your birthday?
July 9th.
July the 9th. Y'all listen to that. July the 9th is Tripp's birthday. Anybody that wants to send him $100 or $50 or anything for your birthday, would you take it if they mailed it to me to give to you?
Yeah.
Would you? What would you spend it on?
I'm saving up for a Nintendo Switch.
A Nintendo Switch. Now, I believe you done got one of them, haven't you?
Yes.
Do you play with it very much? You play with it a whole bunch? Well, you know, that's what we like to see these kids play with Nintendos and stuff, but now they've been out riding their bikes a whole lot today. So, you know, the weather's nice. Sometimes it gets hot, don't it, Tripp, man?
Yeah.
And so, what about vacations? I know Sawyer's done been on a couple vacations already. Y'all got any more planned this year?
I don't think so.
Not going? You going to the beach anytime soon? What about you?
I don't know.
Don't know yet. Now, y'all had one here about a month ago. Y'all went down to the beach, I believe.
Yeah.
And so, you know, we're real fortunate now. We go to the beach at Navarre. We have our youngest daughter, which is their aunt, and Uncle Tony, Micah and Tony live in Navarre, just a mile or so down the road from the beach. So people, you know, we get to go down there and stay for free. Don't even get a motel, do we?
No.
That's always fun, to go down to the beach and you visit family and just have a lot of fun like this. And so, you know, well, that's what you do in the summer. You get out and ride bicycles, you play, you work cows, and you hope your parents take you to the beach. You like the beach, don't you? Now you like to swim whether it's a beach or not, don't you?
Yes.
So that's always fun. We all like to get in the water and cool off. What about you?
Mhm.
Now you know, even our cows like to get in the water. We sit here and watch them sometimes, and they'll just go down there in the pond, and so we like to see them get in there too. So that is really neat to watch the cows get in the pond and just kind of like their own swimming pool. So anyway, well look, you got anything you want to talk about just by yourself?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Well, what about you? You got anything? Now, what did you learn? You learned something this weekend.
Ride my bike without training wheels.
Say it loud to make sure everybody. What did you learn?
Riding my bike without training wheels.
Riding his bike without training wheels. Now, that's a story. Let me tell you this quick story, and he's going to show us how to ride. But before he does, we took the training wheels off his bicycle. He wanted them off, and we practiced for what, 30 minutes? And then he said, Papa, will you put the training wheels back on? And so I said, well, if you want to, we will. So we put them back on, and he rode a little bit with the training wheels and stuff. And so then we went in the house and we sat down, and I come back out, and he come back to me about an hour later and said, Papa, will you take those training wheels off? And so I took them off again, and he's been riding ever since. So you want to show us you want to show everybody how you can ride without the training wheels? All right, folks, this is Sawyer Melson riding with no training wheels. Just learned it this past weekend. Show us how to do it. Get on that bike and ride. There he goes. This is so neat because this is something we all been waiting for, is for him to start riding without training wheels. And so now he is doing it. Can you see him in the background? Riding with no training wheels. No training wheels at all. Now that is pretty neat. You know, just to watch him ride without training wheels. All right, let's see if he can ride back over this way, Mr. Sawyer. Ride back over this way for us. You know, I don't remember riding with training wheels. I always just learned, you know, I guess I probably was a lot older when I learned to ride, but I didn't have training wheels. I don't even know if they made training wheels when I was a kid. You know, I'm 61. You think they had training wheels when I was a kid?
No.
Probably didn't, because that'd been old, wouldn't it? That'd been old. Well, listen, Sawyer, thank you very much for performing and showing people that you can ride without training wheels. And so, you know, anything you want to talk about before we close this show out?
Nope.
Nothing at all? Do you want to say anything else? You want to say hi to anybody at school or anything? What about you? Nobody? Well, y'all look at the camera right here. And as we looking at the camera, I want to say thank y'all for watching. These the grandkids having fun this summer. Gonna have more fun. Still got another month before school starts back. Fixing to have a birthday. Gonna have yours in September, a little ways off. But look, thank you for watching. If you like it, share it with your family, friends, neighbors. You know, we've said a lot of stuff here today, but is all of it true?
Yes.
It's not just our opinion.
It's just our opinion.
It's just our opinion.